Kevin O'Leary leaked Ripple XRP will become new global cryptocurrency overnight. U.S. Representative Brad Sherman recently advised the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to go after crypto exchanges that supported Ripple's XRP token. However, in a recent interaction with Fox Business journalist Eleanor Tourette, Sherman made another claim against the token. Welcome to the Finance Up channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end, to like and subscribe. Fox Business journalist Eleanor Tourette shared the ironic situation that arose in which Jay Clayton and William Hinman found themselves in a position in which they inadvertently support Ripple. Tourette tweeted that Jay Clayton, the former SEC chairman who initiated the lawsuit against Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, claiming that XRP is a security, is now indirectly supporting Ripple. He does this while working at Electric Capital, which, in turn, is part of the Crypto Council for Innovation, CCI. The Crypto Council for Innovation, one of the companies that decided to apply for Ripple Labs support. Clayton joined Electric Capital as a consultant in August of this year. Irony in all its glory. Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman are now inadvertently supporting at Ripple through their associations with at Electric Capital and at A16Z, who are both members of @Crypto_Council. In this way, CCI represents the views of industry veterans. William Hinman, a former SEC director who gave a speech in 2018 calling Ethereum an asset unrelated to securities, joined the board of Andreessen Horowitz. This company and Electric Capital are members of the Crypto Council. This organization was among the four that in the last 24 hours asked to apply for support from the fintech firm Ripple. In addition to the Crypto Council, amicus requests came from the Coinbase exchange, venture capital firm Vale Capital and crypto law founder John E. Deaton. This was announced by James K. Phelan on Twitter. #XRPCOMMUNITY #SECGOV versus #RIPPLE #XRP. Justice of the Peace Nedburn granted the SEC's request to amend two drafts of Hinman's speech in June 2018, which discuss pending SEC decisions. In a filing dated October 21, 2022, the SEC presented two proposed revisions that it is trying to make to the documents. According to the SEC, the two proposed revisions contain a discussion of unresolved issues related to the agency. In accordance with the court order of July 12, 2022, the Securities and Exchange Commission respectfully submits for a closed review the proposed amendments to two drafts of Director Bill Hinman's speech of June 2018, which discuss pending decisions of the Commission, the Securities and Exchange Commission said in a statement. After examining the proposed amendments, Magistrate Nedburn granted the SEC's request to edit two drafts of Hinman's speech in 2018. The plaintiff's request for permission to make the above edits has been granted. So ordered, Justice of the Peace Nedburn ruled. Hinman was a former SEC Director of Corporate Finance under Jay Clayton's board. He became known in the cryptocurrency industry after his controversial speech in June 2018, in which he declared Ethereum unsafe, since over the years the cryptocurrency registry has become decentralized. After the SEC accused Ripple of selling unregistered securities, the blockchain company demanded that the agency hand over drafts of Hinman's controversial speech in 2018. However, the SEC was not ready to give up to the point that it took significant steps to prevent Ripple from seizing the drafts. Interestingly, after spending 18 months fighting 6 separate court orders, the SEC finally handed over the documents to Ripple. Internal emails and drafts of Hinman's speech are still classified. Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse commented on the event, saying, "The SEC wants you to think that it cares about disclosure, transparency and clarity. Don't believe them. When the truth eventually comes out, the disgrace of their behavior here will shock you." Ripple's big victory in the XRP lawsuit has caused a lot of reactions. Stuart Alderati, Ripple's general counsel, said that after a long 18 months of waiting and 6 court orders, the SEC finally refused Hinman's documents. However, these documents do not contain evidence of whether XRP is a security or not. Meanwhile, Ripple's general counsel mentioned that for now these documents will remain confidential. He added that getting these notes was worth fighting for. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse in his tweet on October 21 shared a message from Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderati, in comments to which he urged not to believe the SEC. According to Garlinghouse, the SEC's decision to finally hand over the documents to Ripple is an attempt by the agency to give people the idea that it cares about disclosure, transparency and clarity. The SEC wants you to think that it cares about disclosure, transparency and clarity. Don't believe them. When the truth eventually comes out, the shame of their behavior here will shock you. To the surprise of many in the community, this tweet was answered by Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who wrote, "No way," showing his support for XRP and criticism of the SEC at the same time. The richest man in the world has been continuing the confrontation with the SEC for years, and knows what he is talking about. 3 other firms have asked the court for permission to file amicus opinions in support of Ripple, according to tweets from former federal prosecutor and attorney James K. Phelan over the past 24 hours. The firms include Vale Capital, Crypto Council for Innovation, CCI, and Coinbase. Notably, these 3 join the Chamber of Digital Commerce, iRemit, TapJets, Spend the Bits, the Investor Choice Lawyers Network, ICANN, and the Blockchain Association, each of which has demonstrated support for Ripple in its case against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. As the list continues to grow, some XRP supporters are starting to wonder if they are nearing the record for the most amicus briefs in a case. It is worth noting that, according to prosecutor Jeremy Hogan, currently the record is 78 people, and it was set in a rape case in the 80s. It is noteworthy that the court will accept amicus briefs in the SEC versus Ripple case until November 15, when the court expects both sides to submit responses to the summary judgment, after which both sides will wait for the decision of Judge Annalisa Torres. As Hogan explained, it's good that the court took the unusual step of allowing amicus briefs in the Ripple case. The lawyer explains that amicus briefs are usually limited to appellate courts and high-level courts. According to Hogan, this indicates the judge's understanding that the case is complex and far-reaching in its consequences. Coinbase, which submitted its request yesterday, claims that it has a unique perspective as the largest crypto exchange in the United States. It emphasizes that the lawsuit brought by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission against Ripple forced it and other U.S. exchanges to exclude XRP from the listing, which led to the loss of its market value in the amount of $15 billion, which was felt by Coinbase customers. Filed a request to file an amicus brief in support of protecting Ripple's fair notice. Notably, Coinbase promises support for protecting Ripple's fair notice, citing the lack of clear rules on the part of the SEC, describing the Ripple case as an unexpected execution. CCI, an umbrella organization created by 9 leading crypto firms, noted that it hopes to provide the court with its expert and professional opinions when considering the Ripple case. The authority claims that it is interested in this case because the decision is likely to have far-reaching consequences for the cryptocurrency markets and the people it represents, including developers, investors and businesses. The Cryptocurrency Innovation Council has requested permission to file an amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendants, brief in opposition to the SEC's motion for summary judgment. The proposed briefing is Appendix A. CCI notes that in order to achieve its goals of making broad changes to cryptography and blockchain, joint policies formed as a result of cooperation between industry participants and regulatory authorities are needed. Consequently, he objects to the SEC's enforcement approach. Vale Capital, a private equity firm based in Houston, Texas, explains in its request that the firm has integrated XRP into its operations, including executive compensation. The firm hopes to show the court numerous XRP use cases that go beyond assumptions. Valhil Capital, LLC has requested permission to file an amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendants' motion for summary judgment. The proposed briefing is Appendix A. Ripple has been in litigation with the SEC for almost 2 years, as the SEC claims that the XRP token created by Ripple is an unregistered security. The current price of XRP for today you can see yourself on the screens, and the trading volume for 24 hours is $1,294,436,065 US. We are updating our XRP price in US dollars in real time. XRP has dropped 4.08% in the last 24 hours. Do you think XRP will be able to win the court and restore its former price? Write the answers in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.